So hello everybody and welcome back. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications when I upload new videos. Today we're taking a look at this M46 Patton main battle tank. This is from Dragon in 135 scale from the Korean War series. It's a nice looking tank too, I think. I like how they did these tiger stripes and stuff on their Korean tanks. It's pretty cool. So here's our instruction sheet. On the front we have information about the M46 in English, German, Italian, I think, French, and a couple of Asian languages too. I can't recognize the Asian languages. Somewhere here. Here on the back is a parts map. You see we have 18 sprues of plastic here. The hull counts as one sprue too, the bottom of the hull. So you can see number one, we're building road wheels and the sprocket and support rollers. Number two, we have our back plate here. And this is a pretty big one. Yeah, it's like two big parts, and a light. Then we have our sprocket hub. Here's a couple more parts for this back plate, toe pintle and toe hooks and stuff. Well, here's a toe pintle, here's a hook. It looks like there's two of them. Yeah, there's two of them, but they're only showing one with two arrows. Sometimes that can be confusing for people that don't build a lot. So number three, then we put our road wheel arms on, sprocket arms. We put the back plate on. We have a little plate to put here too. Springs and stuff here. Number four, we have this big plate to put on the bottom. We put our sprockets on. We have this small road wheel arm here. I think it's like a tension arm. And we put all our road wheels, our support rollers. There's another spring that goes in here too. Put that all on. Number five, we do the track. So number six, we have the top of the hull. Here's the driver's hatch. Here's the whole machine gun. There's also this little, I don't know exactly what it is, this little plate that goes there. And then this looks like the back of the top of the hull. We have all these little parts to put on the side. Plus we have our traverse lock. And there's something else that goes in the middle there. Then we put the top of the hull into the bottom of the hull. We have our front toe hooks there. Then here, number 8, we have our fenders. We put our fenders on with these hull lifting hooks and a light here in the front. There's also an extra instruction here about the light with this bracket here. I'm not really sure what it is. It's kind of crazy. So here we have, well, this is part of the fenders here, and we have all these little parts that go on there. They look like it's a sponson box, and these are the handles for it. It looks like some the latches and the handles for it. And here's another one. And we put our exhaust together. We put it on here. There's a cover for it too. Here we have the light as well. Here's the other sponson box here. And there's a couple other tool racks here with a shovel, axe and stuff. And then down here, number 11, we got another tool that goes here in the back with this toe hook. And I don't know, some plate that goes on the side there. There's two of them, but only showing one. Number 12, you put the gun tube together. Number 13, you put the mantle together. There's two different mantles. F1 and H4. Optional. Number 14, we put our bottom and the top of the turret together. And here we build our spotlight. The spotlight goes on and we have a coaxial. I don't know if there's... I'm not really sure what's inside as far as coax. You see there's two pieces that go on here, and there's also an optional one too. Here. D12 or A45. So one's a coax and maybe the other's a part of a sight. The periscope. I know on the Abrams the periscope was like underneath. It might be on farther up on this one. Then here we also we have the commander's cupola and the loader's hatch. There's also a hatch here on the side. Is that to maybe throw the empty shells out, probably? Then here we have we build this little doghouse here and put it on. There's some lifting hooks here for the turret too. And this piece that goes on the side. So number 17 we have this piece that goes on top. Maybe a wind sensor, I don't really know. I have some more hooks for another hook here that goes on top. Our spare track. A couple racks here that goes on the side. And some details for the back and the top here. Then we build our anti-aircraft machine gun, the commander's machine gun, put it on, put the turret onto the hull, and it's done. The painting instructions on this come on a separate sheet. We have two versions. The first is an Army version from the 16th Battalion, U.S. 24th Infantry Division, Han River, Korea, 1951. This is the box art version with the tiger on it. That's really cool. The second version is from the 1st Marine Division near Cheongdam, Korea, in 1952. That's really why I bought this, because it looks so cool. This together with the M4A30E8. So here's the decal sheet. We don't have a whole lot here, just the teeth and eyes and stuff for the tiger, and a couple of numbers. I would think it would have a little bit more, really. But, like, usually it says small U.S. Well, I don't know. In the World War II tanks it said that. I don't really know if it was like that still in the Korean War. But sometimes it would say U.S. Army. They would have the stars on them too. Maybe they stopped doing that by then. But they look good. Dragon decals are usually pretty good. So here we have sprue A. There's a couple of our hatches. Commander's cupola. A lot of detail parts. This is like part of the sprocket cover back in. The 50 cal is here, and the mount, another hatch here, some other little parts for the undercarriage. It's like a maybe a first aid kit or some kind of little kit there. The parts look pretty good though. Have nice little bolt heads and stuff here, and the commander's cupola looks good there too. These are all sprue Bs, but there's different parts to them. These two are the same. It has a lot of running gear on it, like sprocket parts, and here's road wheels, support rollers, some of the road wheel arms. There's some detail parts like lights and stuff here too. See, they got good bolt heads around here. Everything. And this one looks pretty much the same, except for on the bottom it has these sprocket parts, the sprocket hub and a couple other little parts on there. But the same good details pretty much. So here's sprue C. You see, here's the exhaust. We have two more of these parts here. We had those already. These look like mud flaps. Some of the stuff I'm not even sure what it is. You got these handles here. Those for the boxes. The shovel. Here's those front. I think the tensioner arm. That's the tensioner arm. This is another road wheel arm though. And these brackets here. These pieces for the back. Looks like there's all good bullheads and stuff. You see the exhaust will be hollow because they got it hollow on both sides here. So that's really nice. Some good details on it. So here's sprue D. This is a gun tube on it. A few of these parts aren't used here in the middle. Like these here. It looks like the piece. That looks like the piece for the whole machine gun there, and the traverse lock is there too. The gun tube looks like it'll turn out okay. I wish they could have kept that little piece out here or put it farther back here to put it together. You know, if they would have put it like back here, it would have been better. Then you got a really long hollow end. Could probably cut it out though. You really don't need it. So here we have sprues E. There's 4 of them. That's our track pieces. So it has single piece track. You also have here the guides. Track guides are separately, so they have to all be glued on. But it looks pretty good. Not seeing any pin marks here at all, anywhere on them. So here we have sprue F. We have our 2 turret halves and our mantle. The turret has some really good texture to it. Some good details on top too. And texture on the bottom as well. The mantle is nicely textured too. And there's no detail inside, of course. It's going to be a closed up tank. Sprue G is the bottom of the hull. It looks pretty good too. And a lot of there's some pin mark here has to be taken care of. Big plate goes on the back here. So the last sprue is sprue H. It's pretty big here. We've got the top of the hull, our fenders. Here's the plate on the bottom. And the back piece too. More plates. Another exhaust. Another mantle piece. They all look pretty good. The bottom of the fenders don't have any bad pin marks. They have a couple light ones. It's not bad. I think the top of the hull looks really good though. Some good detail on here too. I think this kit looks really good. The parts look really good. I think the painting, the tiger stuff on is going to be a little complicated. Getting the colors right, and getting the pattern and stuff right. But a little masking should get it on there pretty good. I really don't think it needs a lot. It has good single piece track. The details look good on it. The turret has really good cast texture. I don't really think it needs a lot. I don't think it needs anything extra. So thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button. Next time we'll be taking a look at this French Sherman heavy tank, late version. I think it's kind of cool, but it wasn't really good. It just kind of looks cool though. But I read that this was a big problem here. It would always get stuck in ditches. But still, I love these paint jobs on the French tanks. They look pretty cool. And I just wanted to get one, so we're going to take a look at that next time. Thanks for watching. Until then.